The provision of education in schools, colleges, universities, and other training providers involves the use of resources including a curriculum and associated textbooks. Education or training advisors are responsible for developing the curricula for subjects or courses for the benefit of both learners and teachers. Education or training advisors begin this process with research. They need to stay up to date with the latest developments in curriculum content for each subject they're involved with. For example, certain laws regarding investing money may be changed. Therefore, education or training advisors responsible for a subject such as investment management will need to revise their courses accordingly. They also need to know the latest trends in teaching methods and other educational practices. For example, application-based teaching encourages learners to actively apply their knowledge instead of just memorizing. Another example is e-learning, which is a choice offered to learners to study a subject via an online system instead of in a physical classroom. Before a new curriculum is developed or improvements to an existing one are made, education or training advisors evaluate the current curriculum and teaching methods. This is done by consulting teachers and learners who are most familiar with whether the content and teaching methods are working or not. Consultation involves talking to learners and teachers individually or in groups. Administration staff must also be considered in the process. Classroom visits allow education or training advisors to observe teaching methods in action. It provides the opportunity to look at the level of teaching as well as how learners are understanding the content. The quality of other learning materials such as textbooks is also evaluated. Once the research is done, education or training advisors usually create new or revised study guides, which assist teachers when preparing for a class and suggest successful teaching methods to use during the class, for example, interactive classroom activities. They also create learning outcomes which identify what a learner needs to know and should be able to do by the end of a course or subject. Occasionally, advisors write textbooks as well. They submit these recommended materials to educational authorities for approval. Once approved, education or training advisors implement the new or improved curriculum through training. They sometimes train teachers in the new curriculum and methods themselves, or use subject matter experts to do so. Less experienced teachers may need additional mentoring and support. Advisors need comprehensive knowledge of teaching methods, subject content, and education policies and regulations. They have strong interpersonal and communication skills and can work well with both large groups and on a one-on-one basis. Strong administration, research, and writing skills are also essential. Most importantly, education or training advisors should be passionate about improving the quality of education for the benefit of learners.